Okay, we're on a street called Avenida Panorâmica del Lago Nam, and over there is Nam Lake, and it's a manufactured lake. I'll tell you all about it in a second, but we're probably going to go down by the lake a little bit, and then we're going to come around in this area, and maybe we'll walk a little bit in this area. There's a big department store. It's one of the first ones in Macau. Maybe I'll talk about that later in this video. And but we're basically going to walk down this one, and let's get started. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Before we get started, we are going to walk down by that lake. This is our target street. Just to give you a little bit of background, there's another street right here called Avenida Dr. Stanley Ho. So that one's right there, and I think that one goes, it's the second middle road down that way, and there's also a third one as well. Let me just kind of take the camera like this way. Parking garage. Still the buses aren't going yet, but that other one is Avenida de Praia, Grande Praia. So let me just walk over here real quick, wait for the bus to go by. So there's basically three roads. This one is the Panoramica one. That's Avenida Dr. Stanley Ho, the middle one. And then the one on the other side is Praia Grande. And in the historically, Praia Grande was the big beach road, because what we're standing on now is all ocean. So everything is ocean. That used to be ocean, and then it reclaimed all that. And basically that was all Macau, where all those tall buildings are, all the way here. That was all Macau. So now they built, you know, Stanley Ho is named after the casino guy. And then this one is named after this manufactured lake that we have over here, which was all ocean, but they kind of like, they basically built, we'll walk down that way and we'll kind of show you, and I'll explain it a little bit. These things go into the parking garages, so you can park your car underneath. Let's just kind of walk this way. And so yeah, so basically everything here is ocean, and then up here is called Nam Lake, and that one was ocean, of course. And you see that pink building? That's like I think the governor, whatever you call them, like the prime minister or whatever, like he's consul. There's a name for it, but I think that's where they live. The big guy of the city, and he overlooks Nam Lake, which used to be the ocean. So that would have all been, historically, that would have been Grand Praia. Let's take a look at Nam Lake for a second. Yeah, they have some graffiti down here. Macau Tower, of course. And the background is, that's all type Macau Tower, and then there's some buildings over there of mainland China as well. And then that yellow building down there, I forget the name, but that's a famous hotel that used to overlook the ocean, but now of course it's changed. It doesn't overlook the ocean anymore. It overlooks a little bit of Nam Lake and another one called Sai Lake, which are both now manufactured, because they basically took this road and they built a like, it goes around like this and also goes around like that, and then and it's kind of like a isthmus kind of thing, so the roads you can move the cars around without having to go through all the urban density of the city. And then the Macau Tower is also in that little isthmus, so there's like basically like a little strip of land like that goes all the way down, and then this one right here. So yeah, that used to be all mountains. Oh, that used to be all proper Macau, where the buildings are at, and everything here is manufactured, but it used to be ocean. And let's just kind of walk down a little bit. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll try to get views from down here, and we're gonna go around a little bit. Let me see, there's little fast food places right here. I wonder if that's even open. Looks like it's closed. Closed. Okay, let's try to get a better view. Okay, so later they'll have like the light show, different stuff like that. That's where the big guy lives, so there's like lots of security there. All these kind of beautiful tall buildings everywhere. Okay, so let's walk further down. and we'll just kind of see what else is around here. Bella, I think that's a hair salon, I think. Okay, I'm not exactly sure. Let's see what some of these things are though. We're a little bit off of our road. I mean, our road, we're not off of it, but we're still in view of it the whole time. But that, our road would be walking down that, and I have filmed it before. Let me just see here. Okay. So we could go into these little areas. Looks like a Chinese restaurant right here. So we're just gonna walk down. We're still in our Saivan road. And I also kind of want to show you some other stuff down here anyways. Another beauty salon. But yeah, it's kind of nice though, right? Because you do have these shops here. VIP Club. Looks like it's selling liquor. So yeah, I think sometimes you can kind of sit like that one had some tables, right? And you can sit and just kind of overlook this whole spot. These are little manufactured islands. I don't know if they were here traditionally or not, or if they man-made built them. I think that used to be all ocean and a beach right there, but it was always like kind of murky, I guess, and kind of muddy, so ships couldn't really come in here to shore. And I think that's the reason they kind of decided to do what they did with it, because I think there was like maybe a smell to it or something like that. So these might be left over of that kind of marshy, you know, muddy, not really ideal situation. So so I think they just left those there. Let me just see if we can get another shot. Another noodle place. Looks like it's closed. So yeah, wonder what that was like in the past. So this one is a noodle shop here. It looks like it could be really tasty. Yeah, and then right here, basically there's like a ton of garbage everywhere in here. And it looks like if you did go out here, you could, there's like little gate all the way in that way as well. Let's see what's over here. Oh, okay. I wonder if someday they'll open that up. So there's a noodle shop here. Kind of curious about that place. I think what we're gonna do is just kind of walk in a little bit and try to get an idea of where we are exactly. They should open that up. I mean, I guess somebody probably bought it and there's not really access to it. Yeah, what is that? Just like an empty space? Okay. So I think what we're gonna do, empty, so there's Grand Lisboa anyways. And so I guess we're gonna label it go around like that. So you could go into, oh, okay, I know this building. So we're actually going, I thought we were gonna kind of go in a little bit, but instead we're coming out over here to, this is a different street, of course. And we're near the AIA building, which is this one right here. Parking garage, of course, as well. And then we got Emperor, Grand Emperor. I haven't filmed on this street in a while either. The AIA building, AIA Tower, has a beautiful rooftop. It's like a bar. I think they also have like dancing and music and all kinds of stuff. And then the Starbucks is at the base of it. And we'll just walk, I guess we'll kind of walk a little bit a circle. New Johan department store. And I kind of want to walk into the middle part because I want to Can we get in there? So we started on that street right there, straight ahead. So we basically kind of went around the block, and actually maybe I can go up this ramp maybe. So I think this goes, I think there's some stuff up in here anyway, so I did want to go up in here. Now we can overlook that lake again, which was one of the targets focuses anyways. Pretty cool though. Lakeview Mansion. Looks like some nice apartments, like really spacious. So now we're kind of up on top here, and I think there's some stuff underneath that we're not really seeing. And it looks like there's also some businesses that are kind of here but kind of not. What I mean by that is they're closed. So closed. I think that noodle shop that was down below, looks like that's on the end. And of course you got all these beautiful apartments over there with nice balconies. We're gonna walk towards that, and I'm gonna try to go underneath. And we started out over here, so now you kind of get the 360 a little bit. That does look pretty cool. Okay, so we basically came from that street right there, so we basically came around this way. That's our main street all the way down here, and we started over here, and I think I want to go where I want to go is into here, but looks like they blocked it. Yeah, that's all blocked now. It's like there used to be a way to go into that spot, and that just goes around the AIA. That's that parking garage right there. So this one and this one and that other green one too, those are all underneath the parking area. And I guess what we're going to try to do, if we can, we'll try to go down that way. We'll just see if we can. We'll just see if we can go. Huh. Used to be able to go underneath there. Maybe it's one more. Maybe I'm thinking about the next block over. So the next plan we're gonna do is just go down the lake a little bit. McDonald's, of course. So, okay. Pretty cool. And we'll just go all the way down. Let me just show you what's down here a little bit. So here they'll have like they have different events here, art show stuff, light show, and when that's not happening, just people kind of hanging out. And there's also a place to drink coffee or hang out down here as well, and some shops. Macau Tower right there. I was gonna go down a little bit and just show some of the artwork, and then we're gonna end it. Super Mario. There's some places to eat as well. So there's places to eat all the way down here. This one is connected with the Fu Hong Society, Caritas. So this is an autistic artist right here. I think he's probably in his 20s now, but he started kind of being well known for, you know, very detailed art. And so usually there'll be like special needs that are working this one and this one. Fu Hong Society. Then we got Super Mario Cafe, and that one says no MSG. Let me just kind of take a look real quick. So I think this one is dessert, kind of Macau style. Okay. Hello. Hello. Let's see what we have. Macaroni. Oh, okay. Thank you. So okay, that's Super Mario. So they kind of have Cafe Fantasy. It's kind of cool too. So let me see. So they got Cafe Fantasy, Super Mario, and you can sit out and eat. Those are both really nice. And I just want to see some of this artwork here because it's changed as well. This one, there's always been like hangout place for Filipinos and Indonesians. And they got some music there. They're doing some TikTok, I think. It says point of busking. Okay, so they got more places to hang out here, and the waterfront up there as well. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. Try to get a view from up this way. Got some ducks out here. So this is a little platform so you can ride the ducks out on this lake. I think they're doing some karaoke somewhere. Governor's Mansion, I think is the name of that. Okay. So we're just gonna go a little bit further, show you some of the artwork that's over here, and then we're gonna come to an end when I go up to the top there. And of course we could keep walking all the way down, but I'll probably end at the artwork because it's I don't want it to be like ridiculously long. But yeah, this is all set up for the tourists. I think that wasn't here the last few years with COVID. And then these ones you can just climb back up to the top. Way down there, these go down the parking garage, but here they just stop here, as far as I know. At least that one. Okay, all the artwork has changed here. So they usually had like different themes here of artwork, and they'll change it every so often. I haven't been over here in a while, but it'll all be kind of like the same artist, right? So you got a woman, green eyes, green hair, coffee cup, puzzle piece. Looks like cheesecake or something like that. A puzzle, it's interesting. So it kind of has like a little bit of a puzzle sequence too, right? So I guess these are all pieces of the puzzle. I wonder what would happen if you try to put these together like that. I haven't seen this art piece yet, so, but I wonder if that's like one of those games, you know, where it's like this plus this, you put it together. If it is, you got a little ogami, Japanese ogami crane with a house and a puzzle piece. This is more like that dreamlike sequence of the other one. And then this one is another dream-like sequence with a puzzle piece missing. This is Wanzi art, so if somebody wants to see. And then if we kept walking down, and I have done lots of videos where I walk all the way down. Yeah, that's Wanzi art on Instagram. So I'm not going to walk down that way, but yeah, this one they got some boats here that I think it's like if there's safety issues, different stuff like that. The fishing. Okay, so let's walk up and then we're going to end this one. Let's try to see the sequence. Okay, she's got a little bindi, so that's interesting, right? Yeah, that was made for the artwork as well. So she has a bindi on, like Hindu, sleep, dream, puzzle piece. This one is house, kind of in the dream world. So spirit is soaring. Ogami kind of has that same flying feel, you know, with a, it's like astral projection almost. It's like, that's interesting. Puzzle piece. Reflection. It could mean different stuff. Maybe. Oh, that's interesting though, because she actually has like a dunce hat. That sounds like more like late at night reflections, you know, where you think about the things that you maybe felt weren't your best, I guess. It's kind of like early morning, first wake up, and kind of has a look. Got your teacup and that kind of like start of the day, kind of like before you leave your house. Anyways, kind of cool. So we're going to just go up to the top and then we're going to end the video. Let me just see. Here we go. And now you can kind of see everything. So that's our lake, Saipan Lake. We kind of went around there a little tiny bit. We're overlooking that. And then this is our target street right here. So this is the Panorâmica one. And then the Avenida Dr. Stanley Ho is the middle one, which would be kind of hard to film because you can't really, there's no sidewalk in the middle. Anyways, that's our target street. That's our lake. And we went up around the AIA building as well. Hey, check it out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.